How did someone ruin their life in a matter of minutes? I always wanted to be famous online. Like seriously, I had this whole plan mapped out in my head. I'd get discovered, become an influencer, quit my crappy job at this family cafe downtown, and never have to deal with rude customers again. I spent every break filming these little dance videos in the back room, posting them hoping one would blow up. The cafe I worked at was called Sunrise Beans. Super basic name, I know. It was owned by this sweet older couple who treated me like their own kid. They even let me wear my own jewelry with the uniform, which was cool because most places are strict about that stuff. Anyway, this one Tuesday morning was already going terrible. The espresso machine was acting up, we were short-staffed because Katie called in sick again, and I'd only gotten like 4 hours of sleep. Then around 10 a.m., this older lady comes in and orders a large latte. Simple enough, right? Wrong. I make the drink, hand it to her, and she immediately says it has too much foam. Like way too much attitude for someone ordering a basic latte. I offer to remake it, but she's already getting snippy, saying she's in a hurry and this is unacceptable. The foam wasn't even that thick. She keeps going on about how the temperature is wrong too, asking me to make it cooler. I'm thinking, lady, just blow on it or wait 2 minutes. But whatever, customer is always right and all that garbage. I remake the drink, less foam, slightly cooler. She takes one sip and says it's still not right. At this point, I'm getting really annoyed because there's a line forming behind her and I can feel everyone staring. She asks for it to be remade again, this time with barely any foam and even cooler. I'm like, seriously? But I do it anyway because I need this job. After I finish her third latte, she finally leaves, but not before giving me this look like I personally ruined her entire day. The second she walks out, I'm fuming. Like, who acts like that over coffee foam? That's when I had the brilliant idea to film a little rant video about entitled customers. I thought it would be funny, you know, just blow off some steam. I went to the back room, still wearing my uniform with the Sunrise Beans name tag clearly visible, and started recording. I put on this exaggerated voice mimicking her. Oh no, my precious latte isn't perfect. I might die. Then I grabbed some milk and pretended to pour it all over my face, acting all dramatic and flopping on the floor like I was having a breakdown. The whole thing was maybe 30 seconds long. I posted it on TikTok with the caption, "Come work in customer service," they said. It'll be fun, they said. Within an hour, it had 20,000 likes. I was freaking out, checking my phone every 5 minutes watching the numbers climb. This was it. This was my moment. By the next morning, it had 4 million views. I woke up to hundreds of notifications. My phone was going crazy. People were commenting stuff like, "This is so relatable," and "Customer service workers are heroes." I felt like I'd finally made it. But then around noon, everything changed. My manager called me, sounding really upset. She told me to come in immediately, that we needed to talk. I figured maybe she wanted to congratulate me on going viral or something. When I got there, the older lady from yesterday was sitting in the cafe with her daughter, and they both looked furious. My heart sank. The daughter had seen my video and showed it to her mom, who recognized me immediately. Turns out, the lady hadn't been difficult for no reason. The latte was for her husband, who has throat cancer and can't drink anything too hot because of his treatments. That's why she kept asking for it to be cooler and with less foam. She was just trying to get something her sick husband could actually swallow. I felt like the biggest piece of garbage on earth, but it got worse. My manager was mortified. She fired me on the spot and offered the family a public apology. The daughter, who apparently works in law, said they were considering filing a defamation suit for emotional distress. And because I'd worn my uniform in the video, the cafe was getting dragged into it too. The cafe owners, who'd been so nice to me, were devastated. Within hours, people had found the cafe's Yelp page and started leaving 1-star reviews saying they employed cruel people who mock sick customers. Their perfect 4.8-star rating tanked to 2.1 overnight. They had to sue me for damages because my stupid video was literally destroying their family business. When my parents found out, they were horrified. They begged me to make a public apology video explaining the situation, but I was still drunk on the attention. I had gained 50,000 followers overnight. People were calling me the foam queen and making remixes of my video.